interesting stuff here and there, but it's all right. It's going good.
So is there an easy way to explain like how it all started? I mean, I'm wondering, what was that gadget shop you used to work for?
Yeah, gadget shop. So I moved into the industry in 2005, properly. I was working in retail for about 12 years or something, I think. My last retail job being a manager of gadget shop in Brighton. And whilst I was there, my dad died, and I had a kind of major life reassessments, like, what the hell am I doing this? I need to be doing something that, you know, I enjoy, that's creative. And it kind of, something in my head clicked back to films and video and stuff, and that I'd always had kind of an interest in, just messed about with and stuff. But especially when you're at school, it's never really given as a viable career choice. You know, it's not, it's like being in a band. You know, it's not a sensible career. It's not a viable career. So it came back to that. So I started looking into it, and I did a 12-week part-time course at Brighton Film School, which was really good.
Yeah, might want to wait for that one. That is a bit loud.
Because we're right by Shoreham Airport. Lucky it's not the air show. So, yeah, I did a part-time course at Brighton Film School, which was really good because whilst I've been messing around with cameras and stuff before, it gave me a good kind of technical grounding. It went into a lot of detail in a short space of time. And I then, from there, I was trying to get some paid work. You know, I needed to get paid work as soon as, and I was trying to go for trainee positions and all this and the other, and wasn't getting anywhere. And it kind of dawned on me that whole unpaid work experience thing, you've got to do it, basically. And it just so happened that around, well, it was May 2005 that Gadget Shop as a company went down. We all got laid off, so I got a redundancy payment. I got to sign on, and that gave me the opportunity to you know, do this unpaid work experience. And at the time I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to specialise, so I went the editorial route in broadcast and researching and so forth, because I thought that'd give me a bit of everything, which it did, and it got me paid work as soon as I could.
What shows did you work on? I remember you mentioning it.
I did, when I first started at Ricochet, I started out on selling houses, you know, these kind of property program things. They also make things like Super Nanny and stuff, but there were different productions at the time, so I did that. There was some schools program that I did, and from Ricochet I moved on to a couple of companies in London, a small one called Square Donkey that I don't think is around anymore, unfortunately. Then I went to Brook Lappin Productions in Kentish Town and spent about 4 years there, working on mostly kind of teachers' TV stuff and the odd other bits. And during that time, I also kind of got involved early on in kind of short films and doing that kind of stuff, and I've been writing scripts for a while and set out to try and make a short film, and quite quickly figured out that I was working, you know, in that sort of level, you're working with a lot of people, some people who know what they're doing, but a lot of people who literally have no idea what they're doing, and that was very frustrating. Because at the same time, I didn't really know what I was doing. I'd just, you know, done a 12-week film course. I had some idea, and I was trying to direct this short film. And then it's like I don't really have a clue as to what I should be doing or what I should expect from other people.
Who were you working with? Just whoever you could. So was it friend-based or people you knew?
A bit of both. It was, you know,
Was that the one I did? Sam?
that was the one you did. Yeah.
I can't even remember how I met you on that.
No, it's how he said
might have been
he
like
got
shit.
frustrated because he was working with people.
Yeah, exactly. Hence why I threw in like some people that No, but it's this whole thing. I think it was through like Shooting People, Mandy.com, places like that, you know, and kind of gathering together a bunch of people. But because at that time I didn't really know what I was doing, you know, you kind of don't know what to expect from people. You bring in somebody to produce, and then you find out, well, you're not really a producer, are you? And you've got your boyfriend on board to DOP, but he's a photographer, not a DOP, you find out. And it's like, you realise there's all these different things. So it was an expensive learning curve. I don't regret the experience. I regret not getting it to a point that I was happy with. But it was a very good learning experience.
I guess the thing about that is that everyone is there really. They're all looking for the same thing, so none of them have really got the. They're all looking to try and learn off other people and just get some time under their belt.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody was kind of in the same boat, and I decided after that I needed to basically go away and learn how to do it properly before giving it another go. So I kind of then focused on the career side of it and just completely ignored the whole short film industry, I like to call it. And I just like, no, I can't deal with any of that. I need to go away, learn how to do things properly, and then come back with people that I know and I trust and that I'm happy working with, kind of thing. Which is what I did. I then sort of, put everything into working in production, which was great. Very valuable experiences. But after doing sort of 4 years of it and discovering that most of it is just stuck in an office on the phone, it's like that's not me. I much prefer doing the fun stuff. 8-week contracts, 7 of those are in the office on the phone. 1 week is doing fun stuff. It's like that's what I want to do, and it developed a real kind of passion for the camera side of things. I edit as well, but camera was like that's what I want to be. I want to be a craft cameraman. That's what I want to aspire to. And then 2009, contracts were coming up, and I just took the chance. I'd done a few. I'd done obviously camera operating by that point, and I'd done a couple of like corporate jobs outside of my production work, and it was time. It's like, right, let's take a chance, let's go freelance and see how we go. And thus far, touch wood, it's been going all right. And it's also because I've been learning more about that, and I've matured more and grown more. It's enabled me to then come back to other projects. Well, I haven't, really sort of made or directed or produced my own short film again yet. I'm getting to a point where it's like, okay, I'm more confident that I can put something together, I can organise things. And I've been working on other projects, there's the odd music video and stuff that I've been doing, stuff that's worth doing in the sense that I'm going to get something out of it. It's like it's going to give me an opportunity to try something new, because in the day job, whilst it's good, you tend to get into very not a rut, but you kind of you have to do the same thing. You've got to be safe. You've got to deliver a certain style of product. So the creativity kind of slips a little bit.
And it's actually easier once you get over the fact of not having any work and you get regular work. And this is what happens with me. It's actually sort of it's easy just to drift along, just keep taking the work, and actually you look what you're doing, and it's not really that challenging anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You find. I mean, the first music video I did was pretty poor, to be fair, but it also opened my eyes to the fact that from shooting factual broadcast and documentary, you form habits. Everything. The framing was all very safe. It's like leaving enough space for straps and headroom and all this and the other. And it's kind of I went through the process of this music video and did all my safe shots first, and then did a little wacky bit at the end. And it kind of like, well, I could have just started off doing all the wacky stuff, and it would have been a much more visually interesting video. But you form habits as to you get safe.
Well, because when you're doing stuff for companies, you just
it's what they want.
It's not as well. You follow. You might not follow to the letter of what they say, because they don't really know what they're talking about. But you want to do the job, get it done. So
It's more a fact that you're delivering a product. It's not a bad thing, because that's the job. Then it's what you want. It's what they want. It's what you want to deliver. But you're doing it over a period of time. Things become habitual. So you set the camera up and you automatically set it up for a nice mid shot, because
you get a system going, really, don't you?
Exactly, and you kind of forget. It's like, no, I can be more creative. I can.
But that does make probably your production more effective when you go back, like we were saying, when you go back to doing your own thing, producing something.